Suited up, baby, tell me what's the occasion. Known to pull up like thick women in denims. Picture me, you fine wine and vacations. To keep it G, I don't have no time for riddles. So I cut to the chase and ask, is you here to stay? Don't take this kindness for weakness, trust me, I know the game and play it well. Heard you over the phone like, girl, this nigga real. Where I find him, you rockin' with the best, and I keep that as a reminder. Stuck in the cold world like that nigga from Carolina. I bet you thought you never find love. Messing with scrubs had you blind. I come get this peace of mind. Oh, I mean some peace of mind. We watch the sunshine on the beach with just robes. You should really get used to all that sand in your toes. Or people saying, oh, you with that nigga Muddy Mo. Straight up, straight up. I'm in this point of my life where my dreams getting so vivid to the point it's kinda hard to believe myself, they so close. I can feel it.
Welcome to another episode of Kicking Game Podcast. This is the last day of Black History Month, but actually, it's the first last day of Black History Month because every month from now on is Black History Month. How y'all feeling?
I feel good, man.
I feel good too.
It's Sunday, shit, what, the 28th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel straight.
I feel excellent too, y'all. I do.
Feel amazing, black and blessed.
Yeah, true.
Beautiful, black and blessed.
Yes.
Yes.
Melanated
Yes.
king.
Why were we talking so smooth?
I don't know.
But yeah, though.
I wanted to ask y'all though. Could y'all?
You started like that every time.
Yeah, I want to ask
I
y'all.
wanted to ask y'all though. And you always look that way.
Hey, I never even paid attention.
So, nah, but come on, what's the question?
Alright, so
Yeah.
I wanted to get into since we're on the topic of Black history and everything.
Right.
I wanted to see if what y'all thoughts were on could you be pro-black and date someone outside your race? I wanted to get y'all perspective on that.
It'll be hard. I feel like it'll be hard to be perceived as pro-black by other people if you in the mixed race relationship. Like, so if I think somebody could be for their black people and have the best intentions for their black people while in a mixed race relationship, yeah, I do. But do I think that everybody gonna perceive that person as being pro-black? Nah, because it's gonna be like if you. The argument would probably be, if you care so much about your black community, why don't you enhance your black community with more black people, I guess, and
right,
not populate with more black people, and not just and not reach outside of different cultures and different cultures and different races to kind of like.
So you saying no? You can't be pro-black.
So
I'm saying yeah. You can't be
pro-black.
You can be pro-black in a mixed race relationship. I'm just saying this is gonna be really hard because some black people feel as though that you're not woke enough, or you're not all the way there if you dating a white person, or if you dating an Asian person, or if you dating a Latino or something like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you said the word dating though.
Or married to. Or
I'm gonna say
just in a relationship in general. Whatever. Could you be considered pro-black?
You might just be fucking with the white girl at the time. That ain't necessarily saying you married her. Now, when you marry her, you stop the lineage of all black. You do later on down the road. But could you be pro-black and yeah, I think you can. I think you can, as long as you're still a solid motherfucker, a solid nigga. Well, like, as long as you're a solid man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you're a solid man and you really is helping the people and doing this and got the best interest. Yeah, I think you could step outside your race and maybe have like a white girl or some shit, or Latino or whatever it is. I think you can. But I can also understand the backlash behind it, like you said, too, though.
Yeah.
Because then they gonna say, well, if you love them so much, then why are you putting other blood within the bloodline?
Right, yeah.
Type shit. But I think it's really just about being for the people. I think people get caught up in the individual and be like, well, you saying this, so you should be like this. You could preach whatever. I tell my kids to do a lot of shit I wouldn't do. So yeah, as long as you doing like the right shit for the people and helping the movement and moving on. If you choose to get outside your race, that's cool. As long as you're doing right by the people, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. I'm not gonna take your advice or your handout or whatever you giving me just because you got another one, a
white spouse.
If you're really doing something good for the community and shit.
Yeah.
So now I want to advise it if you pro-black. Keyword pro-black. I want to advise it, but at the same time I want to knock it either.
Right.
I don't think the man should be bashed or no shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as you really about that.
As long as you stand solid, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't think you can though.
You don't think you can?
No, I don't think if you pro-black, I don't think you can. Because I feel like you basically pro-black is the advancement of black people, and not only the black people, the black community, all that, but the black family as well. Mm-hmm. So how can you be pro-black and you outside of your race? Because you're basically trying to, you're trying to procreate with a black person. That's what all that has to do tied into one another. Yeah. So how would it look like I'm pro-black and I got a white wife or even a white girlfriend? Because you never know, she could get pregnant or some shit. Mm-hmm. So I just don't feel like that. I just don't feel like you could be pro-black. You could be not pro-black, but for the black people, you're a black person, and then you got a spouse for that. But when you start saying you pro-black, you basically, to me, I feel like everything is black. Everything is, that's what it's all about.
Well,
so I don't feel like,
maybe I need to know the definition of to define pro-black exactly. Because I thought pro-black was more so action.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you out here building this for the community, or you speaking out against this, or you know what I'm saying, you help uprise some shit like that. I thought that what was pro-black meant. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good question. I don't know if it's an exact definition, but what I see is the definition of being pro-black is, like I said, the advancement of black people, the black culture, everything that's black. So I don't feel like you could
really be fully into it.
If you got a white spouse or anything that's outside of black, and then you procreating with that, because you're not. Yeah, technically a mixed child is black, but you're still not bringing that inside of the race as far as I'm procreating with a black woman. Yeah,
because you're saying that mixed child still has to go to his white family, and that mixed child also got to go to their black family. So you're saying that kid is not holistically up in the black culture.
Right.
So when I think about being pro-black, I think of it more so like a spectrum, not necessarily like a this or that. So you can have these aspects like. You can, like, a lot of people think black people that vote Republican not really pro-black. Shit, some people think they're not pro-black, but I don't think that's necessarily true, because this person could probably vote Republican and still be for prison reform or still be for.
Well, it's a lot of people that think the Democrats not for blacks.
It's a lot of people that think that. So I think being pro-black could be more so not necessarily a this or that. It's more so like. What else are you doing besides this aspect that you got going on? Like if you do, or if you are with this white woman or white man, are you raising your kid to know the differences in racial injustice, to know the differences in white people and black people, and know the differences of what they're going to be perceived as? Mm-hmm. So in that sense, if you are, I think that interracial relationship, that black man in that relationship or black woman in that interracial relationship can be pro-black still.
So, would Fred Hampton had not been viewed as much like he is now if he had a white woman? You think from the movie The Black
So, like,
Messiah?
he did everything that he did with a white woman.
You don't think it'd be viewed the same if he had a white woman?
No, I don't think he said. I don't think he would. No. But hold on, before you even get into that, let me read what it pulled up as pro-black is, and so we get a better understanding. So, pro-black is a lifestyle that encourages the economic growth and development of the black people as a whole, with the purpose of increasing the wealth and population of black people around the world, whether it be spending money with black-owned businesses in your community or online, promoting love for black people and encouraging black youth. Its sole purpose is to keep uplifting black people in America to be proud, and at the same time,
screenshot that so I can put that up on the thing when I do the editing.
Well, nah, you can't according to the definition because it says you got to create population.
Mm-hmm. But those mixed kids are still considered black usually. They not.
They consider black because they don't want them to be considered the other side.
Do you got any mixed? You got any mixed relatives?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you think they black or they white?
I mean, I feel like anything. I feel like anything that you.
I look at it as black.
Yeah, anything. Well, I feel like anything that you create with a black person is, regardless how you want to look at it. Mm-hmm. If you, some people want to. I don't think Tiger Woods, for example, he classified himself as being African American. He still is a black. At the end of the day, he's still a black man. That's the way. That's the way society gonna see him.
Is it Asian American?
Yeah, he Asian American or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but he mixed. That's what I'm saying. So he don't look at himself as just I'm an African American.
I consider you mixed. That's what you are.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you are.
No, I look at it just.
I look at them.
Our blood what might be more dominant.
Yeah,
it's something why they different.
Well, I look at it. I look at it. The only reason I look at them as being black is because when you go outside, and being for real, society and what the white person gonna see you as, at the end of the day, they gonna see you as a black person. They not gonna see you as, oh, this person is mixed or whatever. They gonna still, when it all boils down to it, they gonna put you as a black person.
That's because they don't want you to be part of them because they mix with a black person. I think society view is, first of all, society view is the most fucked up view of all. So that's what's crazy. I ain't fucking with society. But nah, you mixed. You are. But regardless if these people like, I want you to be black, so I'm gonna view you as black. Right. Nah, nigga, it don't work like that. I got a white mama or a white daddy.
But mixed is
kind of do work like that.
Mixed is not an ethnicity though.
Mixed race, they trying to get it on there as a.
But it's right as of right now, it's not. Yeah. So I can't say you have to. It's basically being for real shit. It kind of puts you in a position of you got to choose a side. Either you're gonna be white or black.
Mm-hmm. For what?
You gotta be. You both. But you black. You
like
and white.
So I guess it's what it's.
So if I go in the interview though, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about me because. I don't think you even have to put your races down in this interview. Right. So if my name was Bill, and I go in the interview, my expectation they go in there, they go in there, all they gonna see, and I say, hey, oh yeah, my mom's white, my dad's black, but I look the way I look, they just gonna see me as a black man regardless if my mama white, my daddy black. That man, that person, that woman, that man still gonna look at me as a black man.
J. Cole mama white, his daddy
black. At the end of the day, what I am is not defined on what your eyes see. I don't care what your eyes see. That's not what I am. Just because you see me and my skin color this color and you want to say I'm black, it don't work like that. Mm-hmm. I got white blood in me. It's in there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, but from a technical standpoint,
society is racist. Yeah. Most society is racist, though.
Like, technically, you're right. You're right. Well, I say that I am, that's what I am.
But they are going to view
it's
you
like
as
when you
black,
driving, though, if you had a mixed kid and your mixed kid was driving and the police stopped them, what would you tell your mixed kid to do if a police stopped them?
Yeah. What you mean? I'm gonna tell them just cooperate with the law.
You would tell your mixed kid to cooperate with the law? Would you have that same conversation with a white kid?
Yeah, I'm having it regardless.
I feel like you blocking.
Because it's certain us as being black. It's certain. That one thing is it's a conversation that you got to have with your kids.
So what you supposed to tell a white kid not to cooperate?
No, you don't have to have a conversation. Is my point. White families don't have that. Normally, don't have that.
I'm not gonna say use your white card.
No, what I'm saying is you're saying that you are a mixed race. Mm-hmm. However, you're gonna operate in a manner in which that your kid is black. You're gonna operate from that perspective. Mm-hmm. You're not going to operate. You're not going to operate from a perspective of my kid is white, because most kids that are white, they're not having the conversation with their parents of what to do when they get stopped by the police.
Right, because my kid black. That's why I'm gonna tell him to cooperate.
Exactly,
because he's black. He's black.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so white. But those police are gonna perceive him as being black.
That nigga still mixed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Technically, he is still mixed. However, you're gonna approach him like what? A black man. You're gonna raise your kid to think like a black man, although he's mixed.
Yeah.
I guess
because I'm black. Yeah.
I
don't know no other way too.
Yeah.
But I don't even think if you being for real. I don't think if you you'll be kind of like naive to the fact if you're a white person, if you was a white guy and you raising your kid to be white, you kind of setting them up for failure.
Raising your kid to be white.
I'm just saying if you was raising them,
and you got a
like,
mixed kid.
you got a mixed kid, and you the white, and let's say the mother is black, you kind of doing a disservice to him if you raising him to be to not see that to be just fully embrace that he's black, because the simple fact of you got to think of how society gonna see him. So he gonna get out here in the world and gonna be
from a
blind. Yeah, he gonna be blind to certain little things unless you instill in him of the way. Hey, I might get pulled over. It's gonna be probably a whole different situation compared to how if you get pulled over. Right. So that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the whole reason why you gotta say that they mixed. Because you need to know both sides. You are both sides. I'm not gonna raise you just white. I'm not just gonna raise you black. Even though they might see you and think you black, or they might see you and think you white. Regardless, nigga, you mixed. So you gonna have to know both sides. You gonna have to, cause you gotta see your white family and your black family. So that's why I don't really get caught up in when they say if they mix, they gonna view them as black. Cause you still gonna deal with white problems. You gonna deal with black. You gonna deal with different problems than an all black person, and you gonna deal with different problems than an all white person.
Yeah,
true. Mix.
I think the main thing why people say they view you as black is similar to if you go into a blood neighborhood wearing blue, they're gonna view you as a Crip. You might not be a Crip, but you wearing blue, so they're gonna view you as that.
Right.
So it's a defense mechanism and to protect your offspring. So that's why I think it's appropriate to tell your kid to say you are mixed. You technically are mixed, but you're viewed as black.
Right. Okay, I feel that. I can feel that. That nigga mixed though. But I can feel that.
He mixed though. I feel that.
Yeah, it's a difference though.
And just to clarify, Will ain't got no mixed kids out here.
Nah, I ain't got no mixed
Will
kids.
ain't got no.
I know, but I got plenty of mixed kids and stuff in my family. Though,
Yeah,
so
and I do too.
That's
so.
fine. That's why I don't play the. You actually both. That's what you are. I'm not gonna take credit and try to just bring you all to my black side. And I ain't gonna take away from your white side. You both.
Yeah.
And shit, it's respectable on both sides. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I mean, because it does a lot for their character, man. They gotta know
cool.
both sides of the point of view, but at the same time, you want them to be safe.
You can see where both sides of the party come from, because you get to chill with both of them. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that a mixed child is dealing with two different struggles, because you could go with maybe they not getting accepted necessarily with the white community. But it could be the same thing as with the black community. Yeah. They might look at them a little, certain black people are like that too. The same way they look at things a little different. Hey, you look at you got, you look good hair and all this other type of stuff. It could be certain little slick shit that can be said. So.
Yeah, I think black people are the most racist people amongst each other.
Oh, like with the colorism thing?
No, I'm saying like with us, yeah. Like in the black community, do you feel? Cause I feel like white people don't be tripping off that like we do, like light skin, dark skin.
Yeah, but I think
like
that came from slavery.
It did. How nigga feel, nigga, and shit. Yeah. But that mentality never broke though.
Mm-hmm.
But still talk about that type of shit today.
Yeah, I think it's definitely true. Like in our Black American culture, definitely. Like I think we breaking away from it now though. Cause I see a lot of black is beautiful stuff, all the shades, like ass and stuff like that, melanin. Yeah. So I love it. I love the fact that we breaking away from it.
It's crazy though, because I just feel like I don't hear that in Asian culture, Russian culture, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying about different shades. We the only one who be like speaking on that shit. Or I only do light skin. I only do dark skin.
Bro, we've been conditioned for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
like that's the crazy.
And that's why. What's that girl name? Danny Lay. Danny Lay.
She
had made that light skin song, Yellow Bone or some whatever the name of that damn song was, and she was receiving so much backlash because I didn't hear the song.
Is she even black though?
I thought she was like, I think she may be Dominican and black or something. She could be. I'm not 100% sure.
So hold on, what the song talking about then? She ain't full black.
Basically, like he want a yellow bone or something like that. Like
just glorifying her color.
Yeah, talking about the guy that she's dating want a yellow bone girl. And it's in the way she's saying it.
I heard a snippet of the song. It sounded, it sounded weak as hell.
It wasn't all that. Yeah,
it sounded weak as hell. But I just know she received a lot of backlash behind the song. So,
but then I think a lot of people like real sensitive about a lot of stuff nowadays. Like if a Yellow Bone came out when we was like 16, it probably wouldn't have. Nobody would have really liked it.
Well, it's all these
So it
groups
was-
and shit. Now, you know, it's all these groups and shit now, though, like the, you know, different stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't even want to get into that for real. I started talking about it and saw the tunnel I was going in.
He was like,
yeah, I'm
this
pull
gonna
up out of that.
This gonna get wild.
Yeah, I'm pull up out
But
of
you know
that.
the crazy thing about being in an interracial relationship, I'm not, but if you are and you watch Judas and the Black Messiah, you turn over and your old lady white, like how that conversation gonna go?
It still be cool because you know she ain't the one. It usually be like
she didn't do it.
It be they family members most of the time, man. Like
Still
you might
mad at it.
you know you might meet a white woman and shit, and it's all good.
Shit, my bad, babe. My bad. Shit,
Wow,
stretching.
so y'all promoting.
Stretching. I was just.
Corvette.
Get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
my god!
Corvette.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was a punch, Rudy,
You talk like
and
that,
I'm
you
offended.
talk like
That's how the world
That's how it
is,
is. I'm offended. Council kicking game right now.
though. Yeah. He said Corvette. He really meant running a woman over. They do shit like that. Nah. I don't think you should. Nah. If I saw Judas and Messiah and rolled over to a white woman, I'd be like, damn, your ancestors wild. Cause I know she ain't on the shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I know she ain't calling me the nigga and all that, but you know.
She might when she be in the shower or something. You made her mad. This fucking nigga.
But is she really
fucking guy,
Hard
fucking
ER
Will,
on there.
fucking nigger. This fucking jigaboo ass dude.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about that shit with me anyway. Though. Shit, I got a black wife.
Me too.
Shit, but damn, what the fuck? Oh, cause we talking about the Judas. What y'all thought about that though? Judas and Messiah, like.
I liked it, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I feel like you
The
can't.
movie, it's hard to say you liked it because
it's
what
a
it,
murder of a
yeah,
But it was a good movie though.
It was a good movie, and I
so.
wasn't educated in Fred Hampton. I wasn't educated in
They
like
didn't talk about him like
Bill
that.
O'Neill. You know, because when we was in school, it was like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X did a little something, and slavery. Y'all be good. See y'all next February.
That's what they want your ass to see. Though.
So that's what they taught us in high school.
Yeah.
So like we didn't really get too deep in like the Black Panthers and stuff like that. But so this was like more educational for me. So I thought it was like real dope for that.
So why didn't we learn that stuff though? I mean, yeah, because of the
Shit,
education
I want
system.
to too.
But I'm saying our education system, but they didn't. But shouldn't that stuff be kind of like on our families as well, like to teach us those things? And
They
stuff?
didn't learn it. Like I feel like that's why I say the generation's starting to get more watered down and diluted. Cause shit, your great grandma gone. Your mama kind of forgot some of this shit. And you know what I'm saying? They might tell you little things, you know, here or there, but you still got. They can't tell you everything. It's up to you to go do the due diligence.
Yeah.
But it ain't promoted in our face. We'd rather go watch basketball. We'd rather go watch Pooh Shiesty. We'd rather go watch rap or do some shit other than to go search our heritage and shit.
Yeah.
Back then, though.
So you don't think it's getting? You said it's getting watered down. So you don't think it's starting to pick up and get a little bit better though?
It can't because I feel like we the most divided than ever. I feel like black people was more together back then. So I can't say that it's getting better because every culture, every race got motherfuckers that do fucked up shit to each other. But I feel like black people as a whole back then was together more.
Yeah.
They were kind of going through a struggle and going through the same fight and kind of more on the same page. Of course, you got niggas that do dumb shit and fuck over their own people. That's gonna always happen. But as a whole, I thought it was more. They could come together. You know what I'm saying? Now I think it's so divided. It's hard because you can say Black Lives Matter and then go to your neighborhood and be ready to shoot a motherfucker over nothing.
True, that's
real.
So I don't. No, I think it's worse for sure. Cause man, the black killings is just crazy. It's just crazy.
I think,
and it's hard to reach the youth.
Well, I'm saying that
the youth hard to reach.
When
now.
I say getting harder, I mean when I say getting better as far as the learning though. You don't think it's getting better as far as the learning aspect of
I think
just
it's
the
getting
history
worse
of what
again.
things that's going on and stuff that probably happened back in time and things like that just to get getting that education about stuff that happened prior in the past.
I don't know. I can only speak on what I see, and I don't hear young niggas talking about shit like that.
I think our generation is getting more knowledgeable of this stuff because we wasn't taught it, so we a little more interested in it.
But when I
But like the people that's under us,
when you
I
say
don't-
knowledgeable, like you said, generation, I feel like it's the people that's maybe 28 and up that's getting knowledgeable on it and reading.
Okay, so if we get knowledgeable on it though, then we teach our kids and talk to our kids about those things. I mean, because I don't look at
that shit ain't happening for real though. I mean, we might could speak on our household. As a world though, hell nah.
Man.
Hell nah. These parents ain't talking to their kids about all these black historical figures and that did shit for us and shit. If they don't learn that shit at school,
it ain't happening.
They mama and daddy ain't teaching them that shit for real. It's some. Don't think I'm calling all y'all niggas. Yeah, it's some, but like as a whole, nah, hell nah.
Oh, so okay,
they worrying about getting their shoes or what they finna wear or this music or going to hang out. The parents doing the same shit. They still clubbing and they ain't teaching that shit either. You ain't got grandma on your ass. Boy, bring your ass in here. What you know about such and such? Nothing, grandma. They ain't sitting you down telling you shit like that no more. It was a word of mouth history, I feel, back then. Now you gotta get the history from a white man.
Media, YouTube, and basically how they want.
Except for the older people, we look at shit up ourselves. But
that's I ain't gonna lie. This one, I had to do a assignment. I had to call my grandma, and she pretty much was telling me how it was in Mississippi when she was growing up. And but she actually said that in her area it wasn't that bad because they went around white folks like that. And her it was our family, some Native Americans that had just gave their land back to them, a piece of it, and then this plantation owner, and my grandma said he was a good overseer. He wasn't like a bad overseer. He would still say nigga, but like there were worse things. So yeah, she when she ain't gonna lie, I had like a maybe 40-minute conversation with her about one of my class assignments, and it was a good conversation. She told me about one of my uncles that was getting chased by some white people, and they was gonna hang him on a tree, and then the plantation owner, he was like, "That's my nigga, let him go," and they end up letting him go, and then they of course he wasn't his nigga, but he told them that to get him free.
You say that just like as a property, so you can't fuck with my property.
Yeah. So I said, "Great, man, he talking like that?" She said, "Well, baby, back in the day they talk like that, and there was good overseers and there was bad overseers, but old man so and so, he was a good overseer."
So how the fuck did we adapt the word nigga? How did we start saying that shit, bro? That's what I want. If anybody go in the comments, how the fuck did we start saying it? Like, I know we probably was saying it because the white man was saying it, but how the fuck this shit trickled all the way to 2021?
You know how we be joning each other and stuff? It probably was like, it started off as an insult, and then people just started joking. And
that nigga was flaming each other on the plantation?
Yeah! You know how black people, we make the best out of any situation. We make the best out of any situation.
Hey, we can be in a box. That shit just a big ass box and shit,
My box better than yours. Like, your box got the soggy creases.
Ugly ass box. Exactly. Yeah. Do y'all think Kobe Bean Bryant, R.I.P. Black Mamba, should be the NBA logo? Y'all think he should get that? Should we replace? Allegedly it's Jerry West, which it is though. But should Kobe Bryant be the new NBA logo, and why you think that?
I won't be mad if he is. Yeah. So when you say, do I think he should? I mean, like, yeah, I'd be okay with that. I'd be good with Kobe being the logo, but at the same time, like, I don't want them to make it like corny.
What you mean? How
I don't know. Like, I don't want it to be like. I don't want it to be
like the logo look corny. Like
the logo look corny and look cheesy. You know how they were saying like Michael Jordan could be the Jumpman and logo.
That shit
I think that's stupid. So if they do it, I just want them to do it right. But yeah, I'm cool with Kobe being a logo because how Kobe impacted the game and how much people realize he impacted the game after he died. Because I ain't gonna lie, like when he died, it felt a little bit like when Michael Jackson died. It was like the world stopped. Yeah. It was like the world stopped and it was like,
yeah. I was on a date with my wife. We was finna go to the movies and then I found that shit out in the car. That shit fucked me up.
So I was like, dang, just the impact.
Because then we talked like right around that time. Yeah, I think we ended up being on the phone.
Yeah, you called me or something afterwards and I just seen it.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it while I was scrolling through the internet.
I said Kobe died. I think I told you.
But
that's
like,
that looks so weird,
didn't it?
I thought I called you. You were like, fuck nah, you playing.
I don't even remember.
Somebody messaged me from work was like, they trying to confirm Kobe died. I'm like, TMZ trying to confirm Kobe. They're stupid. They kill somebody every month.
That's how I saw it. No, that's how I saw it. I saw it actually on. I was scrolling. I think it was on like Baller Alert or some shit, and it said report from TMZ that Kobe been killed or something like in a car crash or something.
I was like, man,
I thought it was like some
hoax.
type
No, the
shit.
hoax because they killed Will Smith one year. They killed Jackie Chan like a couple times. I was just like, bro,
still alive?
Yeah, Jackie Chan's still alive. I was like, bro, man, Kobe ain't dead. But then all the other articles just start popping up. Kobe died, and I was like, dang. So I don't know. I say all that to say, yeah, I'm good with Kobe being,
What you think?
Yeah, I think you should. But I think, for those reasons, and just what he meant to the game and how the people. I mean, and the crazy thing is, think about this: when we play basketball and stuff, you never called out anybody name but Kobe.
Yeah, it was.
You never said Jordan. You Kobe. That was the name that you called out when you hit the shots.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like
the two things in sports: you hit a shot, you yell Kobe, and you playing football, you monster nigga.
Yeah. So I just feel like he was just that inspiration for millions and millions of people that look up to him and stuff like that. Plus, I mean, take it a step further, like you said, I feel like the league is it's a predominantly black league. So why not? This is the best time now to why not put a black man as as the logo of the NBA?
Yeah, I agree.
Jerry had a good run.
Yeah,
he had a good run.
That nigga had the ultimate run. That nigga run there forever.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like, man, anything black people touches, it was whether it's sports or whatever, it becomes popping. It becomes that's the wave. I think
it's because he died, he should get it though. I think that is the reason why he should.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because he died, plus other things as well. Yeah,
I think that you should pay your respect like that, because you done had people pass in basketball, but not at the magnitude he was, and like so right after, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
like,
right after he retired at young age.
I feel like it's a new.
What he win? Not a Grammy, but
Academy Award.
Academy Award.
Yeah. So and I feel like it's a new league now. So I feel like it's time for new things. They changing the league so much anyway. You know,
All-Star game.
They got the dunk contest. They talking about they got the dunk contest at the halftime show now.
Yeah,
that shit crazy.
So he definitely should be the logo.
That mama for the logo. Yeah. That's the only person that I would have chose instead of LeBron being the logo. Only person. Yeah, had to throw that out there.
I feel you.
Yeah. Plus,
I feel you. No, I agree. I agree with it too, though. I agree with it. Yeah. Like I said, plus LeBron playing, so I wouldn't see him as being the logo in the middle of him playing. I would see that if LeBron was ever the logo, it'd come down the line or something like that. God forbid that happens, but it would have to been a tragic event or something on the lines of.
What about Allen Iverson on the logo?
No, I just don't feel like he. That's my guy, but he ain't Kobe. Though.
He gonna be on there with the hezzy.
He not Kobe.
They gonna have the hezzy on there.
And plus, I think he'll even say the same thing. I don't even think he'll agree with that. As far as Kobe should be the person. Kobe should be the logo right now.
Mm-hmm. There's only like 5 people I feel like could be the logo. Like Jordan, even though I wouldn't want his brand to be there. Cause
I wouldn't want no Jumpman on no NBA logo.
Not that. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
But then you got LeBron, Kobe, Magic Johnson.
Magic would look.
Or the hook.
Maybe
Kareem.
Yeah. I feel like them the only players that you could.
No Shaq.
Nah, because he got his still shoe thing. And
he's not qualified. I feel like them the only people that you could consider for the logo.
Yeah,
them it.
No Larry Bird?
No more white people.
All right.
No offense. No offense, Larry.
We fuck with you white people. We love y'all.
Hey, we on the same page.
Yeah, no more.
No, man.
But that nigga done had that for shit. Yeah. How long the NBA? Well, I don't know. It don't matter.
I'm just waiting on. I mean, hey, black people taking over sports, so I'm just waiting on. Sorry, I mean it's black people that play hockey, but in regions like
what we ain't got yet?
Hockey.
We ain't got hockey
or baseball. We slightly got made our way in baseball, and it's more prevalent than hockey, but it just still ain't on the grand scheme of things yet. But tennis, Serena,
Hispanics though, they got baseball, nigga.
Yeah.
Them Dominicans and
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
That's them niggas.
Boy, we got football, basketball, track, all that type stuff.
We got soccer yet? I know we got some cold, but like we dominating it.
We ain't dominating.
Nah, we ain't dominating. I mean,
that's like a more
Ronaldo and Messi. Them,
you right.
Nobody gonna mess with them. I mean, you got Neymar, and I don't know if Neymar still ain't black exactly. So,
hey, I gotta throw this in there because my daughter, Skylar.
Gymnastics.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they taking off gymnastics.
Yeah, they are.
Simone Biles, Gabby Douglas.
Oh yeah.
Dang, it's a couple of them. What's the UCLA girl? I be watching this shit now, y'all.
They call you said you be watching it actively now.
Yeah, I'm a gymnastics there. I'm gonna watch grownish.
So listen, I want to ask y'all this. Let's start off like Cam now. All right, y'all. So, what makes a woman unwifeable? What makes her
I'm gonna
unwifeable?
say something, but I ain't gonna say.
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying if she got kids and she a bad mother, like you know what I'm saying. If she out here chasing niggas and you know what I'm saying, not taking care of her kids' responsibilities, want to put her kids off on other people or just not being the mother. Because I mean, if you are a mother, just seeing you be a really good mother, that shit's still kind of like sexy in a sense or whatever. So it's just like. Yeah, I just couldn't fuck with no
deadbeat mamas.
Yeah, no deadbeat mamas. I just couldn't do no shit like that.
I think my thing is like I hate to say it like but like a dummy. Like you don't know how to like you don't know how to do things or like things like pay a bill or you don't know nothing about like credit or not even the fact you don't know it, but you don't want to learn it. Like you don't even want to learn these type of things. You want to be just like in media all day. You don't want to do
So you
nothing.
basically saying like a woman that don't have no type of that's dumb and don't have no type of ambition or none of that type.
Yeah, they're just like that.
So feed this up here.
Yeah, feed this up here. You know that don't have no like you say ambition. Like somebody that's I think this the best way I could put it. Like somebody with the ability to learn but choose not to learn.
Yeah, I feel you. Volunteer fool.
Yeah, I can't marry that.
I feel you.
Or somebody that can't. I mean, like, somebody that won't be able to stimulate my mind. Like, if we can't have no conversation too, it's like I want to be able to talk to you outside of just regular bullshit, social media or just general topics. Like, let's actually have a deep discussion about something. And yeah, if you can't be able to be on that level or even above, I just can't. I just want to be able to. Nah, I can't.
Because I ain't worried about you looking good. I'm obviously in front of you. That's why you look good, right? So I mean,
I don't know.
I'm saying like I'm obviously attracted to you in some manner. Now,
so
what's gonna
ugly with a good personality?
What's gonna get me to keep you though?
She could be ugly with a good personality.
I'm just saying, her being ugly ain't what attracted you to her. You didn't walk up on her because you
like
ugly.
you said, beauty in the eye of the beholder.
That's what I'm saying.
So
but
what
you
might
didn't
be fine
really
to him
walk
might
up.
not be fine to us, or vice versa.
Yeah,
so,
but what I'm saying is, you didn't walk up on her because she wasn't attractive. Now,
right, you found her attractive.
If she came up on you,
you're right,
and had a real good conversation,
you're right.
You know,
yeah, conversations don't make marriages though. Yeah, it's I feel you.
You gotta look like something.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say after that. Y'all took every damn thing. I mean, shit. Y'all said conversation, good mother. Shit, I don't know. That's it. Shit for me. But personality is just the vibe. I'm just a vibe nigga. All the vibes and shit gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? And I get along with you. But all that shit tying to, the mentality of the girl, the motherhood of it, and all of that shit. So all that
we gotta be the same religion too.
Same religion?
I think so.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So what you think about them people that don't have the same religion that be?
I mean, you know, you.
Is that hard? Is that
I think it'll be tough because most religions kind of combat each other in a lot of ways. You know, like me personally, it'll be a struggle because like I said, a lot of religions combat each other in a lot of ways. So I would want somebody with the same spiritual foundation because I take my spirituality real serious. So I would want at least their foundation to be the same as mine.
Do you think it's cool to smoke weed and read the Bible?
And to read the Bible?
Yeah, like I'm smoking and I'm reading the Bible.
So it's two different things. You say, do I think it's cool to smoke weed and read the Bible, or do I think it's a sin to smoke weed?
Well, I ain't say sin.
I know, but that's the I want to make that different.
So you think smoking weed is a sin?
I don't think smoking weed is a sin in itself. I think once you take weed and idolize it and put it above things that you need is a sin. Right. So if you're smoking weed and buying a bag and you got bills and your kid's hungry and you got other responsibilities, I think you're operating in sin.
Now, can I read the word after I get high?
Can you read the word after you get high?
Can you read the word while you get high? Like if I got a Bible in my hand, I'm smoking weed and other.
Of course you can.
But is it okay? Is it frowned upon? Do you think?
I think when you're doing that, you want to be clear minded, because when you get high, a lot of times you open up spiritual things about yourself. You become susceptible to other things entering in. Now your foundation should be structured in, me personally, Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian, so your foundation should be structured in that. So if something do try to come in, you have a sense of security to help you through.
So it depends on the person that's smoking the marijuana that's reading it.
Right, because you can't just
if you're not already stable in your faith and spirituality,
your walk,
you're susceptible to let these evil forces and energies come in. But so you're saying, but if you're already good and got your relationship built and you study and you read the Bible and you do smoke and you read, you think it's cool?
I think it's a Holy Spirit basis. It's almost like what the Holy Spirit is telling you is cool. Because for me, that might not be cool, because I might get more out of it not being high, reading the word.
Right.
Whereas somebody else might be God's will for them to
look at it different.
To look at it different in that high perspective.
Okay.
So like with me personally, I don't think it's good for me. Mm-hmm. But that other person have to talk to God and actually listen to the Holy Spirit and see if it's right for them to do it. Because I think you can be manipulated in different ways.
That was an excellent answer, bro.
Yeah.
So what about if you said religion? So what if she, you got your faith or whatever? Yeah. Not necessarily she don't believe in God, but she just don't conform to any religion or anything. She just don't. She believe in God, but she not in.
Like
not an atheist.
Agnostic,
right?
Agnostic is the one, they believe something up there, but they ain't got no religion.
No, she believes in God and everything. Atheists don't believe in God at all.
Atheists don't believe in God at all.
Yeah, atheists don't believe in God. No, she believes in God. She just don't conform to any religion.
Right.
She just don't go to church or anything. But she believes in God. She just don't go to church. So would you be able to? How would you be able to be with somebody like that?
In that situation, what I would do, I would just be like, so what do you mean by like when you say religion, you just talk about like going to church and Bible study and stuff like that. I feel we'll combat each other just because it would irritate her, or certain things probably some things her routine would irritate me. Like if she say, "Babe, I want to go Wednesday night bowling with the friends," blah blah blah. Yeah. Sweetheart, I got Bible study.
Right.
And
in the back of her mind, she like,
this is again. Yeah. The first time she probably be cool with it.
Yeah.
But then now say, I got Bible study. Oh, I got children's ministry. Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta take the kids to this or this. That.
I don't know why. I think it'll be irritating the first time more so than because I feel like if you really with somebody, you're gonna start knowing.
I feel like
what their routine
a lot of times I think we take on things that we think we can handle, like in relationships, because we're trying to win the other person over and let the other person know we're okay with them living their life, and then when it go on, we start to think like, bro, I really don't like that all that much. Right. I really don't care for this all that much.
Yeah.
And then like me probably praying every night, because I pray with my kids every night. Me praying, it might get irritating to her, or it might get repetitive to her, or maybe I don't like doing certain things because it make me susceptible to sin.
Not only that, when you pray with your kids at night, she either not gonna pray with y'all, and if she do, she don't really believe.
Okay, so we never say that she. Hold on, I never said she don't.
I
never said she don't believe in.
No. But I'm saying
this one of the
to pray to Jesus Christ. That's still going against what because she don't know what she believe in exactly Jesus Christ.
But I was talking about like as far as like her being irritated because of the religiosity of it, because I'm in this routine of doing these things, and it might be like, dang, he's praying. His like I just want to eat my food. Why you got to pray over the food? Like
his life revolve around.
I'm at a restaurant. Why you praying that? Why you praying in front of people? Like. I get
exactly what you're saying.
Certain things are gonna combat each other, so I would probably be like,
Yeah, but I think if she get mad at you about praying, like she ain't the one for you anyway. Cause
for sure. I
feel like who would get me personally? I'm just saying who the fuck. I mean, in that regard, in front of me? If you believe in God and stuff like that, why would you get mad about some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like just me personally, if you Yeah, that's something.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying about the praying part of it.
Yeah.
If she got mad about something like that, like, oh, you can't pray with your kids and stuff like that, or you get mad like, what is wrong with you? Like,
You don't spend no time with me. You always spending time with God and your kids.
Oh, you gotta fucking go.
You gotta go.
You better not say no retarded shit like.
But it is probably.
Well,
not,
I tell that.
Yeah, I
tell that, man. Cause somebody might chop my head off for that. They be like, what I said. But yeah, go ahead.
But no, if it say it is somebody that probably is like that though, where
Yeah.
not necessarily, but spending too much time with God. But let's just say if you was a person that spend a lot of time in church, and she's like, oh, you spend too much time in church, you know what I'm saying? We don't get to have that time together. Like you just so involved
I
in
ain't
church.
gonna lie, some people go do that though.
They
Well,
do.
like,
They
always,
do.
like taking up everything in church. Yeah, some people do like
I
take
think
up
you
stuff
gotta have a
that.
balance though, cause
Yeah.
God still wants you to be a family too. Like
Facts.
a lot of that shit. You know, you gotta give your time.
So how do you go about navigating with as far as religion and your kids and stuff like that? Now, and how would you as if they grow up and they was like, well, I decided I don't want to be a Christian or anything like that. I want to go be a Rastafarian. I want to go be a Muslim or something like that. Like, how do you? I'm saying, it's naturally your religion right now, so that's the religion that they're learning like that. But is that something that you would be fine with if they went out and did their own thing, or is that? You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is, like, even like in Christianity, like, you know, you gotta love people for who they are and where they at in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So my kids decide they want to be Muslim, Jew, atheist, agnostic. I gotta love them for their stage of life that they in. Like, am I okay with it personally? No, I would like for them to be a Christian, you know, but that's not life. So, but I would have to be, you know, I love you and I'm with you. I'm gonna ride with you, and I'm still gonna pray for you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you gotta love their kids for who they are, and where they at.
Right.
So,
I agree with that. I definitely agree. It might not just be their time either.
right.
You know?
Some people could have got late.
Yeah.
Would you date a devil worshiper?
No.
Fuck
Fuck no. Hell no.
Hey, Cam.
If watching like, that's what I say. I couldn't watch certain shows like First 48. I used to, but I can't watch it because it just do something to me.
First 48.
Yeah, First 48. Just seeing niggas out here getting killed and shit like that. Like that shit just did something. Like I just couldn't. It was just. It ain't fucked me up, but it just be like, damn, like just heavy on me. So I just like I couldn't watch that shit
every day.
Yeah, so I'm just saying I just couldn't watch that shit.
No,
But somebody actually worship the devil? Hell no.
Yeah.
Probably scared as fuck. I'd be scared as shit.
Yeah. You wake up, your kneecaps hot. Don't even know why. Internal fire.
I want you to drink this goat blood with me or some shit like that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Bitch, what type of
She in
shit
the
you
kitchen on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we gotta start talking.
No, hell no. Hell
I'm finna leave the set. Y'all already fucking up.
Nah, I couldn't. Nah, hell nah.
Okay. That's
What,
cool.
could you?
What? Devil worshiper?
Yeah.
Nah, I said fuck nah.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it. Alright.
Hell nah.
Alright, bro.
Oh, Lakers up by 8.
I'm a spiritual warrior over here.
Yes, sir.
Hell no. Fuck nah.
So hold on, and this interesting because we got one, like you said, you go to church. I don't know how often.
Not as often since the pandemic and all that stuff.
But Will, you believe in God and all that type of stuff, but you don't be as
I go to church, but not a lot.
yeah, not a lot. So just like so.
Nah.
And then with me, I believe in God, and I rarely ever go to church.
Right,
so
right,
I think we all just a different dynamic up here as far as those type of things.
I mean,
but I think we all believe in God.
I
and
think
all that type
church
of
though.
stuff, but
I think it's really like knowing your due diligence and all that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you seek the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You seek Him and pray. Yeah, you might not go to church all the time, but you know, it's people that go to church all the time that ain't doing right. So I think as long as you giving that time here and there, it's cool if you go every Sunday. It's cool if you maybe go twice a month here and there.
Because God is in you.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying.
God is.
You seek Him.
so all right, so that's what I'm saying. So do you feel like you have to go to church to get the knowledge though of God?
I think you do. I think you got
not in this era.
Like
you did in the beginning.
I think you got to go to church for not necessarily for what people think. Like, oh, I'm looking for God, so let me go to church.
Putting in your time.
It's more so like I'm going to church to be around a community. not necessarily to. I feel like you find God in community, like with other people,
Through the people
that you know that's worshiping and y'all being together, y'all communing, y'all laughing, y'all hugging,
That's what
y'all
it's
building
about,
relationships and stuff like that.
because
but
God wants you to be for the people.
right.
That's what you find.
He don't want you to be like to yourself off in the cut, and you know. I mean, you can still find God. You still be a Christian. You still like you know.
Because you still get your word. Because shout out to you go watch Michael Tide for sure.
Michael Tide.
Yeah, you go watch Michael Tide for sure.
Hold on.
Boom. Oh shit! Hey, we got the same. I'm finna cuss. Hey, we got the same book. Is that the relationship
Yep,
part?
relationship
Yeah,
book,
we got
man.
that too. Yeah, look at that.
I'll pick that
Oh
up,
man, yeah, you should put that up there,
Yeah.
bro.
Maybe he'll see this video.
Some
you
good
know.
vibes. Come on, Michael Tide. Come talk with us, man.
Yeah, come to Kick It
talk
Game
with us.
Podcast.
We ain't
Michael
gonna
Tide.
do all the cursing and none of that. We're gonna cut all that out. I promise. I promise. I'm still working on it. Yeah.
You ain't gonna change that shit. But
Niggas behave. Try to do better. Nah. But yeah. I think, just as long as you seek him yourself, you know what I'm saying? Read up. And you could go, like you say, you got social media. I mean, not social media. You got the internet. You could go YouTube stuff and it'll read it for you.
Yeah.
Or tell you what the meaning is. You gotta be careful though.
You do.
You gotta be careful because there's a lot of
People
bullshit.
They be doing their own little remixes.
Yeah, remixes. All
Remixing the Bible.
Because I done looked up some stuff and I'll be like, nah, this ain't right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also just read the book. The book be hard to interpret. Interpret sometimes for people, but you know what I'm saying. That's where that Bible study and stuff come in at too. Or like you say, you got the internet. That shit helps you now too.
And then they got Bible studies online. They got Bible studies. Like,
I just feel like it's worth a try to look into it or find out about it, because you put your time and effort into looking into rappers, movies, music, sports, but you can't never put time to look into that, which I think you should, because what you think we got here by ourselves?
Right.
Evolution. You can't explain the clouds. You can't explain thunder, rain. You could say molecules and all this other that shit deeper than that.
Yeah.
You just saw some shit. You just microscoped it and saw what was in it and named it. You ain't explaining why it's here, what it's doing this for.
See, God, they say science teach you how, God show you why.
Facts. Bars.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Thanks for watching Kick It Game Podcast. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you got any topics you want to talk about, put them in the comments below. We'll put you on game.